Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 8 of the FIFA 20 My Player Career Mode. And I'm recording this back-to-back, episode 7, and I'm recording straight into episode 8. And we are here against Watford, last game of the season. We can't qualify for Europe. We can't win anything. We just need to get the season finished, basically. This game means very, very little, basically. But we'll play this game, we'll tie the season up, and then we'll play the first game of next season. How does that sound? Something like that, anyway. So let's get straight into this Watford game, and then we'll have a look, see how the things are tallying up for the end of the season. I may have got a little bit impatient and pushed it on a little bit too far. Forgot the lineups. Some people like to see them. I don't know who doesn't. But there we go. Bernd Leno, Socrates, Mustafi, Roussillon and Maitland-Niles across the back. Torreira and Chambers, Elia, Ceballos, Pepe, Sean Measures up top. And as far as Watford go, Danny Welbeck's there. I've spotted him. It's Bachmann in goal. Coates and Mariappa, Firmania and Holebas at the back. Santa Maria, Doucouré in the middle with Will Hughes and Massina out wide. Sarr in behind. Danny Welbeck back at the Emirates. Santa Maria again. Arsenal struggling to win the ball back. I completely forgot. Let's go on to attack. And now it's Sarr. Sarr finds, and it's Welbeck with a chance. We cannot let Welbeck score, and he scored. I mean, what a wet start to a game that was. It's been terrible. The opening 10 minutes, it's just been wet. No one's done anything. Nothing at all. And we've allowed probably one of the worst strikers to ever grace the Premier League score. Look at, I mean, just... I think I was actually sick in my mouth. Arsenal 0, Watford 1. Look how deep I'm having a drop just to come and help you lot out. Right, ball forward, Pepe, Danny Ceballos, put it into my path. Now we're going to trick the centre-half, giving it out wide. Can we get in front of our man here? One more, Ceballos, am I in the way? We're in the way, and it's been cleared, and big chance for Arsenal, should have done better there. Pepe into Measures. Measures finds a ball there. Lovely ball for Ceballos, and Ceballos scores. It's an assist for Measures and a key pass. And it's 1-1, and it kind of came out of nothing, really. We've definitely livened up a little bit since the start of the game. But it's a nothing game. You can understand why the players maybe can't raise themselves for this. But a lovely finish from Danny Ceballos. Thought he was going to go across goal there. It's where all the space was. But he's beaten the goalkeeper at his near post. And that makes the score Arsenal 1, Watford 1. Arsenal win the ball well, though. It's Chambers. Can Chambers find me? He can. It's a lovely ball. Every time Chambers has played, to be fair, he's been quite good. Now we've got a chance. We've got Elia in the middle. We find him, and Elia finds the back of the net, and that is 2-1 Arsenal. And ooh, you're lucky we needed the goal, Elia, because I really don't like you. Don't like you. I have a personal problem with you. But he's found the back of the net, and it's a complete turnaround from Arsenal within a matter of minutes. So really, really happy with how it's going, and that makes the score Arsenal 2, Watford 1. 2 minutes at a time here in the first half. Arsenal are coming forward. Can we do anything? Measures has lost the ball, but half-time whistle is going to go before too long. And it's been a good half. We've rescued it. I noticed that I didn't change it to attacking when we first started playing, which we should have been on, and it really made us stand off them. And that's when they scored their goal. But as soon as we went attacking, I mean, within the rest of the first half, come back, and the score is Arsenal 2, Watford 1. Looking for options out wide. They've had a modicum of success out wide, but they come back inside. Chambers wins the ball well. It's one of the beauties of having two defensive midfielders, and Welbeck has a chance and a big save from Leno there. And we need to sort Welbeck out, because he shouldn't even be scoring. He shouldn't even be getting a chance, let alone scoring 1 and nearly 2. But that would have been a lovely finish from him. Big save from Leno. Corner kick to come in for Watford here. Measures defending the near post. It's gone over him, so we'll be looking for the knock on, and now we want it. And Measures now coming forward. Have we got any options? Doesn't look like we have, but we've got maybe the strength and pace. We've got neither. We've got neither. Lovely little back heel there into Santa Maria. Maitland-Niles finds Measures, and now maybe Arsenal on the break. And a big tackle there, and tried to push it on, but it counted after the tackle, and it really cost me there. Danny Welbeck drops one back into Doucouré. Doucouré to Santa Maria, who seems to have had a decent game today. Sarr, Danny Welbeck, another chance for him. And he's scored and he's equalised. And this is Danny Welbeck. I mean, FIFA, you've got to have a look at your game. If Danny Welbeck scores any more than 2 goals a season, you have to have a look at your game, let alone scoring 2 at the Emirates. He's a really bad footballer, great person, terrible footballer. One of the worst. And look at the space. I mean, I suppose you could argue that no one's really tracking him because no one sees him as a danger, but still not good enough. And it's now Arsenal 2, Watford 2. The goalkeeper's completely missed everything. It's an embarrassment. Who's Danny Welbeck hugging? Who are you hugging? Is that your imaginary friend? Was it your imaginary friend that told you were good at football in the first place? And we've been put into the book. I'm going to need a replay to tell me what for there. I don't need a replay of my reaction to the yellow card. I mean, that's completely ridiculous. Yeah, don't bother showing me. No one needs to know why they got booked when they've done nothing. 10 minutes to play. Watford goal kick. They look like they're going along. They haven't been doing too much passing, a little bit around the edge of the box. But Pepe now picks up on the ball. Will he find me? He does. We're going to give that to Guendouzi, who finds Pepe. Can he put us ahead? He can't. He's put it wide. Really bad miss there. Should have done better. Big chance for Arsenal to take the lead. Oh, it's really come. Oh, that was a shocker. That was bad. Poor ball there, straight into the path of Measures. Measures is going to look for Guendouzi, who potentially was offside, maybe not. Leon Bailey, though. Leon Bailey puts the ball in the box. It's headed clear. Chance for Arsenal. Feel like we're not really making the most of our chances going forward. There's not enough killer instinct in this squad. I was going to say good defending, but I can't. Welbeck now on the edge. Doucouré shoots. It's blocked. And with 3 minutes at a time, Arsenal come forward here. It's Torreira. Arsenal. Oh, Shaw Measures with a lovely layoff around the corner for Nicolas Pepe. He's late. What? See what I mean about that killer instinct? I mean, that's embarrassing. Drive into the space and then use me if you can. We've got 3 of us with 1 defender to beat. And look at the Arsenal fans. I'm massively confused about what we're celebrating here. Are Watford? Are we celebrating Watford's safety in the Premier League? I don't think we should be doing that personally. But anyway, let's ignore why the Arsenal fans are so happy. It's like they've won the Champions League, to be honest. But at full time, it's Arsenal 2, Watford 2. And after that, good game to play in, but a disappointing result. We've played an 8.3, which again is a high average rating. We're doing well the last few games. No goals, not even any shots. 81% passing. Again, it's probably the lowest acceptable number that I'll take. We didn't do a lot. We didn't have a lot. We're just bad. We're quite bad. And there's Danny Welbeck with his imaginary friend. Well done, Danny. Okay, so the game against Watford is done, and that is the last game of the season. Let's have a look at the standings first. You can kind of already see them, so let's get that done. This is your top 8, and I mean, we finished 3 points off Wolves in 6th. We finished like 16 points off Manchester United in 5th. Very, very disappointing. A really, really poor season. It was poor for a long, long time, and the biggest improvement I saw was last episode and this episode. Even though it was a 2-2 draw at Watford, we felt like we were creating. So Man City win the league. Liverpool, Spurs, Chelsea all make Champions League. Manchester United will be in the Europa League. Let's have a little look at the other end of the table, and it's Watford that do go down. So I don't know what the commentator was cheering about in that last game, saying that they've managed to stay up, unless they were talking about us. I don't know, because survival if you're Arsenal at the moment is a very valid achievement. So Watford, Norwich, Sheffield United go down. You can't be too surprised at that, really. In terms of us and our performance for the season, we played 14 games, which is a very low amount of games to have played for the season, but we got 7 goals. That's across all competitions, obviously. So we scored 1 in 2, even though we scored none for 4 or 5 games, and then we got a hat-trick and we got a brace and things like that. But 3 assists as well to boot. Not too bad there. Let's have a little look how we got on, little catch-up, remember how we got on in the FA Cup, etc. Okay, well, this is going to be a short summary. Round 3, we beat Preston 3-2. I remember the game because I think I had a stormer there. I scored 2 or 3 goals. So lovely. We're through round 4, and we played Cardiff, and we lost 2-0, and we're out of the FA Cup. So, yeah, that was short. And now the Carabao Cup round 3, we came into the tournament. We beat Watford away from home. A good start. You must have gone far in the cup. No, we went out in the very next round, 2-0 loss at home against Everton. Shocker. And the last tournament we were in was the Europa League, and this is the final as it stands, Borussia versus Manchester United. A very, very good final there. But let's have a look at the group stages. As you can see, we just scraped through over Vic Guimaraes in the group stage. The round of 32 made us play against Valencia, and that's where our dreams ended. So it was just a very disappointing season on all fronts. We lost 4-2 on aggregate, and we got dumped out of that competition. Very, very poor. Next season, big targets. We need to be finishing in that top 5. Just get any type of European football for next season, because then at least you've got Europe that can put you into the Champions League. And to be honest, if I can win the Europa League with Arsenal, I would probably consider that job done. Just as good as winning the Champions League. But yeah, not a great season. Okay then, ladies and gentlemen, we have got an international tournament at the end of this season. I don't think for 1 minute that we're going to make the squad. We've got a loan offer from Vic Guimaraes, who nearly put us out of the Europa League. We're going to reject that offer. To be completely honest, I'm kind of hoping that we're at a good enough level now so that we can actually feature a really good amount for Arsenal next season and actually make a bit of a difference. But I kind of don't know, so it might be another stay at Arsenal until January and then try and get a loan move away. Something like that. I'm not sure. We're going to have to play it by ear. But I am changing the plan for this episode. I'm only going to be playing the one game in this episode. And the reason for that is there's lots of gumph to do. I don't know if we've even got a European tournament, but we can just start afresh on the next episode in a brand new season, or maybe even in the Euros. I'm not 100%. So again, thank you very much everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate your support on the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please drop it a like. It helps immensely. If you're new and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. Remember to hit the little bell for notifications so you know whenever I put up a brand new video. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in episode 9.